Prince Friso of Orange-Nassau was a younger brother of King Willem Alexander of the Netherlands. Prince Friso was a member of the Dutch royal family, but because of his marriage without an active consent in 2004, he lost his membership of the Dutch royal house and was no longer in the line of succession to the throne. On the 17th of February 2012, Prince Friso was buried under an avalanche in Lech, Austria, while skiing off-piste. He was taken to a hospital in Innsbruck where he was in a critical but stable condition, according to his doctor, Wolfgang Koller, even though he was trapped for a relatively short time and hopes had originally been higher. Subsequent neurological tests showed that after 50 minutes of cardiopulmonary resuscitation in moderate hypothermia he suffered massive brain damage due to oxygen shortage. His initial coma later progressed to a minimally conscious state, and it was unclear whether he would ever regain full consciousness. On the 12th of August 2013, 1.5 years after the accident, Prince Friso died of complications. Early life and education. Johann Friso Bernhard Christian David was born on the 25th of September 1968 at the University Medical Center Utrecht in Utrecht, Netherlands, as the second son of Princess Beatrix and Prince Klaus, and grandson of Queen Juliana of the Netherlands and Prince Bernhard. He had one older brother, current King Willem Alexander of the Netherlands, and one younger brother, Prince Constantijn. His titles at birth were Prince of the Netherlands, Prince of Orange-Nassau, Jonkheer van Amsberg. Prince Friso was baptized on the 28th of December 1968 in the Dom Church in Utrecht. His godparents were Prince Harold of Norway, Johann Christian Baron van Genisch, Herman van Rooyen, Queen Juliana of the Netherlands, and Christina von Amsberg. In 1986, he graduated from the secondary school Eerst Vrijzinnig Christelijk Lyceum in The Hague. From 1986 until 1988, he studied mechanical engineering at the University of California, Berkeley, where he joined Delta Kappa Epsilon fraternity. From 1988 to 1994 he studied at Delft University of Technology, where he obtained an engineer's degree in aeronautical engineering. Additionally, he earned an MSc degree in economics from Erasmus University Rotterdam. To prepare himself for the possibility of succession to the throne, he took courses in Dutch law and parliamentary history. Work. Prince Friso worked from 1995 until 1996 at the Amsterdam branch of the international management consultancy McKinsey. After completing an MBA program at INSEAD, Prince Friso worked as vice president from 1998 till 2003 in Goldman Sachs International in London. In 2004, he became part-time co-president of TNO Space in Delft. From October 2006, Prince Friso was managing director in the London office of the private investment and advisory firm Wolfenson & Amp Company. Prince Friso was a co-founder of the MRI Centre in Amsterdam and was also a founding shareholder of Wizz Air, the largest low-cost airline in Eastern Europe. Prince Friso was honorary chairman of the Prince Claus Fund for Culture and Development. Prior to his accident, Prince Friso was working as a chief financial officer for URENCO, a uranium enrichment company. Marriage and children. On the 30th of June 2003, it was announced that Prince Friso was to marry Mabel Wismit. The Dutch cabinet, however, did not seek permission from Parliament for this marriage. A constitutional requirement of Prince Friso was to remain a member of the Dutch royal house and in line of succession for the throne. At the time, he was second in line after his older brother, Willem Alexander. The Prime Minister Jan-Peter Balkenende explained that this was due to discussions with Mabel Wisse-Smit in October 2003, when she had admitted that her previous statements about an alleged relationship with Klaas Bruinsma, a known Dutch drug baron, had not been complete and accurate. She had previously stated that she had contact for a few months with Bruinsma, but in a casual context, neither intimate nor relating to business, and that she had broken the contact on learning of Bruinsma's occupation. This breach of trust was the reason the government did not seek parliamentary permission, respecting the wishes of the couple. They nevertheless married in Delft on the 24th of April 2004, and Mabel Wisse-Smit became a member of the Dutch royal family but not a member of the Dutch royal house, considering that his elder brother King Willem-Alexander has 3 children. Prince Friso's exclusion from the succession was unlikely to have an effect on the monarchy in the Netherlands. After the marriage, Prince Friso and his wife Princess Mabel set up home in London, in the suburb of Kew. The couple had 2 daughters, Countess Emma Luana Ninette Sophie of Orange-Nassau, Jonkvrouwe van Amsberg, born the 26th of March 2005. Her godparents are Prince Constantijn of the Netherlands, Evelien Wisse-Smit, Baroness Sophie von der Recker, and Emma Bonino, Countess Joanna Zaria Nicklien Milo of Orange-Nassau, Jonkvrouwe van Amsberg, born the 18th of June 2006. Her godparents are Willem-Alexander of the Netherlands, Prince Jamie, Count of Baardi, Nicolien Wisse-Smit, Ruben Ameling, and Maria Lusluan. Avalanche accident and death. Accident on the 17th of February 2012. Prince Friso was buried under an avalanche in Lech, Austria, and he was taken to a hospital in Innsbruck. According to a formal statement of the Netherlands Government Information Service, a prognosis could only be given after some days. The prince's condition was described as stable, but critical, resulting complications. The Dutch royal family issued a statement on the 19th of February saying, "The royal family is very grateful and deeply touched by all expressions of support and sympathy after the ski accident of His Royal Highness Prince Friso. It was a great support for them during this difficult time." A prognosis on his health situation was expected within a few days, but this was pushed back to the 24th of February, a week after his accident. The RVD's comment remained the same, stable, but critical. On the 24th of February, an Innsbruck medical team announced that the prince had been buried for 25 minutes, followed by a 50-minute CPR to treat his cardiac arrest. Wolfgang Koller stated that an MRI scan was performed a day earlier revealing little change. However, other neurological tests indicated significant damage due to oxygen shortage. It remained unclear whether the prince would ever regain full consciousness. Koller said that the prince's family might now look for a rehabilitation institution. On the same day, the Dutch royal family issued a statement requesting that the privacy of the prince's family be respected to enable them to come to terms with his condition. On the 1st of March 2012, Prince Friso was transferred to the Wellington Hospital in London, where he and his wife had lived for many years. On the 19th of November 2012, it was announced that the prince had started to show some signs of consciousness, but it was still not certain whether he would ever wake up, and if he did, in what state. On the 9th of July 2013, Prince Friso was moved back to Wittenbosch in the Netherlands. It was understood that his coma had then evolved into a minimally conscious state. As he was no longer in need of hospital-level medical care, he stayed with his family for the summer. Death and funeral. On the 12th of August 2013, it was announced that Prince Friso had died in Wittenbosch due to complications from the accident. He was buried on the 16th of August in the hamlet of Lagevuurs near Drakenstein Castle, where he had spent his childhood and where Princess Beatrix returned to live in February 2014. The funeral service at Stulpkirk Church was strictly private. Members of the public and media could not attend, nor did members of other royal families attend, with the exception of Friso's godfather, King Harald V of Norway. A ceremony of commemoration was held on the 2nd of November 2013 in the Oude Kerk in Delft. Style, titles and names. The 25th of September 1968 to 19 March 2004, His Royal Highness Prince Johan Friso of the Netherlands, Prince of Orange-Nassau, Jonkheer van Amsberg. The 19th of March 2004 to 12 August 2013, His Royal Highness Prince Friso of Orange-Nassau, Count of Orange-Nassau, Jonkheer van Amsberg. Under the Act on the Membership of the Royal House, Prince Friso lost the title Prince of the Netherlands by entering into a marriage without an act of consent. By a royal decree of the 19th of March 2004, Friso was granted the surname van Oranje-Nassau van Amsberg, the hereditary noble predicate Jonkheer van Amsberg, and the hereditary title Count of Orange-Nassau to take effect upon his marriage. By the same decree, he was allowed to continue his title Prince of Orange-Nassau as a personal and non-hereditary title and the style of Royal Highness. According to the notification of this royal decree, any children born to the couple were to receive the surname van Oranje-Nassau van Amsberg and become a Count of Orange-Nassau and also have the noble predicate Jonkheer van Amsberg. So his children had the same titles and names as those of Prince Constantine, and showing that they belonged to the royal family descending from Queen Beatrix and Prince Claus. In social use they are named with the comital title. His wife acquired the feminine version of her husband's style and titles as a courtesy title, since it is customary for wives of members of the royal family to take the titles of their husbands, referred to from birth as Prince Johan Friso. In 2004 the royal court announced that he had requested that he would henceforth be called Prince Friso. Honours. See also List of honours of the Dutch royal family by country. Netherlands, Knight Grand Cross of the Order of the Netherlands Lion, Netherlands, Knight of the Order of the Gold Lion of the House of Nassau, Netherlands, Royal Wedding Medal 2002, Ancestry.